come to Jane Doe. We're really nice. Really good tattoos too.
We're joined with Steve from Jane Doe, which is in Essex. Thanks a million for taking the time to join us. Bit of a long drive up, no doubt.
It was pretty long, but it was worth it, I think.
And you came last night.
Last night, yeah. Set up last night, and then tattooed the rest off today.
Alright, you're pretty busy.
Yeah, have been. I only had one thing booked in like each day, like a couple of hands, so like to ruin people's lives.
Yeah.
Like to limit their professions. And so other people just come along and seen that, and so just done other stuff, which the conventions generally work.
Great. And how long have you been tattooing?
I've been tattooing for about 7 years.
7 years. And how did you get into? Were you self-taught or did you get an apprenticeship?
I did apprenticeships, but they were shit, so I was self-taught. Turns out in the end, yeah.
And how did that work out? Did you start from home then, or
No. I initially ended up with the shops that were supposed to be apprenticing me. I bought them their tea and drew it for them, so I couldn't draw properly. But they could tattoo. And they didn't really give me much of like a hand, so I ended up like working as much as I could and just work on people, friends and stuff, and myself initially, of course. And I ended up getting tattooed by a dear friend, a tattooist called Jason Saga, over in NTU, and he did a few pieces on me while I was doing my crappy little apprenticeship. And he was saying like, oh, like there's this opening at this shop. I don't know if I can say it. There's an Evil from the Needle with bugs. And he's saying, oh yeah, there's an opening. You should go and try it out there. I'm like, I've only just been like tattooing myself, and I'm just goes, oh, just lie to him. So I went up there and I lied, and like a few months in, I was awful, but got gradually better just from the constant walking trade there and things like that. And so I did it through that basically. I was doing like a degree in fine art, obviously because of what you're gonna do in this, you can draw it. So I did this. I got a few like crappy little tattoos, like little black sort of ones, but they were rubbish, and so I was kind of like downhearted with tattooing, thinking, oh man, it kind of sucks. And I saw a tattoo magazine. I think it was Skin and Ink or something. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna even advertise them. Yeah. But it was, and they had like this massive piece on bugs, whom I ended up working for, and I didn't realise that you could do that with skin. That you could translate like artwork, like paintings, like custom work, and make it something on the body, something awesome. Like for someone as well, like specifically. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I need to be doing that. It's the most permanent form of art, really. I fucking loved it.
So you started off studying fine art.
Yeah.
How did you find the transition, I suppose, when you were so used to drawing portraits on maybe the likes of canvas or paper, and then obviously, the skin, you can call it a canvas, but it's very different, and a little bit more durable. Well, the canvas might be more durable, I mean.
Yeah, no, it was you kind of have to know your limits when you're first tattooing, I think. You have to be aware of technically what you can do, and then the creative side kind of catch up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It sounds a bit pretentious, but you just kind of need to know your limits. You can't just like jump in there and start. I mean, there are people that thinking about it now, like in hindsight, there are people that do jump in there and just start doing things. People that I've worked with, like Camille, this guy Camille, that Polish guy, and like his tattoos look like paintings, and they always have done. He was a bit rocky at the start, but like you can just go in there and do that. And but it's just a matter of working out how to do it. It's just adapting, working out like technically what you can do with magnums and with bigger size needles and things like that, and with grey lines as opposed to hard lines, and just working out what effects you can get. But you do have to know your limits in the first place in order to know you've learnt that, now I can do this. Okay, maybe now I can take it and do this with it. And it's just a progression, I think.
Great. So would you consider your artistry skills of tattooing an expression of you as an artist, or is it simply become a job?
Me? No, I'm a scumbag. I like, I've attached more meaning to work recently, again, sounding worryingly pretentious, but since I got tattooed by this guy in Germany, Lars Uwe, my first name is Liz Lips.
Yeah.
Since I've been I think I got some stuff done by him, and since meeting him, everything he does has meaning to it. and like there's little like hidden symbols in there, like he's like Illuminati symbols and things like that, and a lot of Freemasonry stuff as well. It's not a Freemason, but the imagery's there, and he knows what it means and stuff, and it's kind of cool to give a piece of story sometimes. And I've been doing a little more of that recently, but using like quite traditional lines, like quite thick, heavy outlines. A lot of black in my work as well, like quite dark. And so, I guess there's been like a certain amount of meaning, but I don't want to make it too art faggy, you know. I want to make it like readable and cool, and not cool. That's a terrible thing to say. I want to make cool tattoos, but just to make it a bit more like accessible, you know, not just like some sort of high art thing. I want everyone to be able to read what it is and go, oh, cool. So like people from all walks of life would get it, you know.
But at the same time, it is fine art.
To an extent, if you're working custom work, if you're doing custom work on people, then it's going to be fine art to an extent, you know, because you're thinking about it constantly.
But you mentioned before you use traditional styles as well.
Very much, since meeting Becca actually, the shop owner. Since hanging out with her and seeing her work, like all of our work has progressed around each other since moving into the shop, and I've really enjoyed like seeing that from other people. And I've been looking down and going, I'm doing this, like the same sort of thing, taking different bits to different people.
And even coming to the likes of conventions like this here in Liverpool, do you find yourself getting influenced by maybe you just have a walk around and you have a look at artist portfolios, and do you find yourself kind of going, I might try something similar?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had the chance to walk around, to be honest.
Yeah.
Busy working.
Yeah. Making cool tattoos.
Yeah, exactly, for the cool kids, right? They love it. On the faces and hands, apparently. A lot of neck work I've seen on very young children. It's scary. Anyway. I probably did it, right? I mean, like just like this morning, I didn't have any equipment with. I had machines and stuff and needles, but my power pack died the night before, so I thought I'll just buy some stuff here. And on the way, I'm thinking, they'll have trade booths, right? Yeah, they'll have trade booths. But will they? And I was like ringing people to make sure.
Yeah.
And so I was sitting up there waiting for the guy from Gentleman's Flash. I forget his name now. I just met him today. And he had to go and get the power pack that I needed, so he went off to his van, and so I'm sitting there like watching his stall for him, and I just saw like Steve.mp4's sketchbook, and like, look at that little.
Look at that.
Yeah. So I was like, that's cool. That's what you meant to do. You meant to get like influence from them, but not rip them off, right? So I put the book back. As I was doing I did like a woman's face on a hand, which will be on my MySpace soon. Feel free to take that image.
Really?
Yeah, please. It was awesome. I was really happy with it. But yeah, the little leaves I did like around in like a rose or something. But the little leaves, I was lining away thinking, I want to do like this actually. And so I just maybe borrowed a little.
Yeah. But as you said, you mentioned the hands and the neck with younger people. Do you think people are getting tattooed younger and younger these days?
Absolutely. My apprentice is 20 years old. I don't think I've met anyone with a tattoo. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And how, taking on an apprentice, what does that involve? Like, how difficult can it be? There's annoying days, I'd imagine, too.
With James, it doesn't really take a lot. He's like a natural to it. It's mental. I mean, he's got such a mad passion for tattooing, you know. And he's taken it like instantly. I'm really proud of him actually. He can read, like he does just traditional sort of imagery anyway. But he's gone from just getting tattooed, from just being like a customer, to just really just picking it up and running with it. He talks to more people than I do. He knows more. He has much more contact than me because I sit and draw, whereas he goes out there. He's in like a band as well, so he's always circulating and always like pushing his work.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even need to. People are bringing up. He's busier than me. He's busier.
And has he tattooed you?
Yes. Yeah, he has. We have the matching tattoos. We have matching tattoos actually. Feel free to edit that out. Way overclose. We have some like music lyrics for one of our like the old school handshake.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you done any tattoos on yourself?
Yeah, I started off tattooing myself, like I said previously. That's how.
And are they still existing today? Or?
Yeah. Really, I can't get rid of them for love nor money.
Yeah. And any of these are these?
Hell no, these are my arms. I mean, shit, but I've got worse on my legs. So
yeah, but you've done some on your arms.
No, not on my arms.
No, not.
No, God, no. Too vain for that.
Oh, okay.
As long as my face down.
And who would be your personal favourite tattoo artist, or person maybe that you like to do work on you?
I already have work. It would be Jason Saga. Yeah, he's amazing.
So, he'd be your idol, would he?
My hero.
Your hero.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Tattoo TV, they're good guys. They're good interviews. I like that. Tattoo TV. Yes.